The last couple of days have been pretty amazing to me from the aspect of finding things, fossils, artifacts. I would say there's probably about 60 pieces that I've found in the last 2 days. One on a hike that I went with my friend Gil, where he takes me often, and always I find, as you see here, artifacts. Um, in time I will write these all up to be presented here to you on my channel. Then today, if you can see this down in the water, I wish I would have taken pictures of it before I put it in the water. There's a slab of limestone. There's a lot of limestone here in the Saginaw area. This was brought in back in the lumbering times, and the rich, well-to-do people used it to make flagstone paths with, fences with, all manner of different things. They're not particularly abundant in fossils, but the fossils I have found have been quite amazing. I found some very detailed jellyfish fossils in the past in these, and then today I found this slab of limestone, which was about maybe 8 blocks from where I live, and I picked it up and carried it home on the left side because the right side of my body hurts incredibly, my shoulder especially. That I got it here and I stuck it in the water because there's some interesting features on here, and I'm going to tell you about those. Now, I've lifted this up out of the water to show you one of the features, this one in particular. You will notice that it is lens cap is giving me problems here, staying out of my way. There's a light area, and then there's a indent here which has crystallization in it. The circular area made me think first right off about the jellyfish fossils that I found there, but I don't believe that's the case in this one. I don't exactly know. It's going to take me some time to research this one out and try to figure out exactly what it is. It could have been an air bubble that had formed in the when this material was still in a liquid state, and then fossilized around. Or it could be totally wrong. It could be a jellyfish fossil. I don't know. I'm gonna have to seek some advisement on this piece and in trying to figure out exactly what it is. This isn't the feature that caught my eye. This was actually the side turned down towards the ground. If I can do this without causing... Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause this and I'll show you something else. Now, looking down on this piece, first, all of the pieces that I found are broken jagged. Never straight, never rounded. They're jagged. The thing that caught my eye when I saw this is this rounded edge. See, I can see it better here. It's not a flat break, it's a rounded edge. And I'm thinking that that is some sort of fossil formation. Again, I'm going to have to study that out and see what I can find out. The light spot here is a piece that chipped off, actually. But as I clean this and I look at it more, I'm sure that more interesting features are going to come out of this particular piece of limestone. So this was found over on Court Street on the west side near Court Street Antiques, in that area. And then as we come over here, again, okay, my battery went dead, so I don't know exactly where I was, but there's so many pieces here that I really want to discuss with you and put into a video, such as this natural formation. It is a natural formation, pitted all over, 2 larger pits on that side. A natural formation, but being found with other Native American Indian artifacts, I'm beginning to wonder what this was used for. Was this used for grinding? I found a number of pieces too that look like blanks for birdstone. Not a bird point, a birdstone. If that were the case, this material that I'm finding would be much, much older than what I've been speaking about. I've always felt that this might be archaic material, but I'm leaning more and more towards the idea that maybe some of it is Paleolithic, because like the birdstone and such. This piece, unusual piece. This is actually a perforator. It's been formed like that, and it would be held thusly, and it would have had a much sharper point, and it would be used to press down, to put pressure on, to perforate whatever you're working on, trying to sew. Pestles are always interesting to find, but they're not always in a shape that that would be recognizable to most people. I truly believe this is a pestle, and I'll tell you in part why. Its flat underside has residue on it, which I've seen many times in pestles that I've found on sites. I mean, a perfect shape for pestle. It would work for pestle. Was it a pestle? I would say I'm probably about 99.99% certain that it was. There were many salt forms over here again. Here is one nice salt form, and then there were, there were problematical pieces. This one, I believe, was used for grinding, much like a nutting stone was, but this was and I found other ones in this site that were handheld, cup-like grinding stone. Let's see what else we got here. Got a lot of cool stuff here, and again, I will be doing a video later which details more about individual pieces that are in here. So thanks for stopping, taking your time with me tonight. I will be back with you with more details on this later. Have a great evening, and God bless.